Royal Blood. It's Royal Blood. I really thought it was Royal Bloodline, and it's not. It's just Royal Blood, which probably has to do with the fact of how much blood there is in Dressrosa. It's very bloody. The birdcage makes a bloody mess, and the blood of a royal is spilled. Oh, that is there. There's like a Red Hawk card, isn't it? Isn't that one of the SPs, I think, is like a Red Hawk? I would love to see that, but we've gotten 2 Divine Departures so far, which is not bad because I think that's probably, bless him, the most sought after one. I think Red Hawk is a yellow card, I believe. But I think you just get, I think you just get one of the SP, like gold, I don't even know what they're called. Gold events, SP gold events. It's 1 per case, it seems like, according to the last case. Maybe it's 2, but I don't know. I do really want to see that Luffy Searcher alt art. That's what I'm really looking for at this point. And I think we pulled all the leaders. Well, we can check. The stack's right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that 4? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, just 3. We just pulled 3. But we did pull a manga. Check this out. Whoa, manga law. That was like 2 videos ago. It was the second video of this case. So we should still be seeing 1 leader. There's 1 leader that we haven't seen so far. So hopefully it's that leader that we pull. I think every other leader we've seen, which by now I'll have done some live streams. So maybe we saw it on a live stream. Might be crossing myself up with what I'm saying about what we've seen and what we've not seen, but given the timeline, it gets difficult to keep everything straight in a line, if you know what I mean. If you shrip what I mean. Whoa, that was a clean one. Wow, that shripm felt really nice. It's not often that, I usually feel the rip, but that was just, see, that's what's left. It was just so smooth. That was unique, unlike the others. A shripm unlike the others. You notice these things when you've shripped them so many packs, because they crack, they shrip, you feel them rip down the side like that. But that just, it felt like butter. It felt like almost nothing. I wonder if that's a technique I can master. No, I don't know. Rewind. I don't know if it sounded any different. You may be able to tell, but it felt like there was nothing between the pack and quite wild, really. Anyway, let's see some alt arts. There's been no hits from this box so far. I think we've pulled probably most of the 2-hit boxes. Luffy's sick. I love that artist, Tapioca. Big fan. And I think the alt art of that looks really great also. I think everybody would have been really upset if there was another Luffy manga. I think that people right now are like, enough Luffy mangas, but I wouldn't have cared because I love Luffy. I think he's a great character. And I'm happy to get as many shiny cards of him as possible. Whoa! That was abnormal. I don't know what's going on over here. My shripms are all out of whack. I hope there's nothing good in there. Yeah, it's just these. Whoa, that like exploded. Did you guys see that? Probably, because if you're watching the video. But if you're skipping through, you've missed some crazy stuff in this box. This has been a wild box, not because of the hits, but because the physics of the shripms. This is... Man, I crack myself up. We've seen this, and I think we pulled one of these. What the hell? I've never seen a case where you pull 2 of the same leader. Like, you always get different leaders in a case. There's something weird going on with this set, because we pulled this, didn't we? Yeah, this was the first leader that we pulled from this case. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I think that's probably the coolest looking leader in the set. But I don't know. Maybe I've pulled 2 of the same leader before. Maybe that's happened. But definitely not common. That's definitely not a common thing to happen. I think something happened in the factory distribution for this set. The way that they broke the ratios up in the boxes. Something's going on here. Kid, that's our third one of those. That's 3 hits for that box. Ain't no more hits in that box. No siree, Bob, no. For a surname Bob, no way. E. Okay. How many more boxes of this stuff are there? There's one. And then there's just next week. And then we're done with OP10. And on to the next OP. Well, EB, actually. It's going to be extra booster. They call it memorial booster. This is like one of the things that I have a hard time following, right? Like, because they call it memorial booster, but it's EB, which is kind of like extra booster, or in Dragon Ball it was evolution booster, but you know they're not using the word evolution in One Piece. There's no need for that word at all. Dragon Ball, I guess, because you sort of like go from form to form. You could argue that's called evolving. Plus, and there was also a mechanic in the game that was like evolve, which is sort of like a Pokemon thing. But One Piece cards don't really evolve, like, right? There's no cards. It's like you play this card over another card. That shripm felt good also, and there was a secret rare in there. It wasn't as mystical and clean as the one. That one was unreal. That one was pretty good too. Something's going on with my shripm technique. Talking about evolution, I feel like maybe I'm evolving. Maybe I'm evolving in shripims right before my own eyes, and I don't even notice it. I think it's, you know, I've done this so many times that it's got to be something like I don't even look at I'm not looking at the pack when I can just stare at the screen when I'm, oh, Dofi. We pulled this one in the case, I think. So there could still be one more hit in here. Likely not. I think we pulled, well, could be, is a 1 in 3 chance of it being an SP, actually. Because we pulled one SP, and we haven't pulled the other SP. The first SP was, I don't even remember. We pulled Flampe and Sanji out of the first case. And this SP was, all the SPs are like a really relaxed look, you know? It's the characters in a very relaxed moment. They're not attacking, they're like very, very chill. It's a chill vibe sort of angle on things. Who was it though? I'm curious now. I need to go and look back. Who was the SP? Oh, Pudding. That's right. All these Charlotte SPs. Is it in the Blossom? Did we get we're gonna get a third alt art in this? Let's check the Blossom now. I guess we haven't seen. I'm pretty sure Rebecca has an alt art. I'm almost positive Rebecca has an alt art. Monet looked really cool. We pulled Monet. I'm hoping for that Luffy. I would really like to pull that Luffy, the Searcher. I'm not even playing him in anything, but I just want to see the card. I think it's gonna look really nice. And I think I've seen, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna try and describe it because I don't recall that well. But I remember having seen like maybe a picture of it or something and thinking, wow, that looks really cool. I hope I get that. There's the regular. I hope I get that on my YouTube's Joku DMD shripm channel so I can show off to my friends and say, check this out. Check out this cool shiny card that I think is so cool. Take a look at on that, you know what I mean? But it seems like probably not. I think this is probably a 2-hit box, but a lot of law, the manga law, and then the whatchamajigget, double law leader. Crazy scenario, crazy situation. All right, we got one more pack for this video, and then it's next week, and then we're done with OP10, which I'm kind of fine with. I'm excited for EBO2. I think EBO2 is gonna look good. Yeah, just a 1-hit box, 2-hit box. Excuse me. I am a dentist. I can't end without a dental tooth tip. My dental tooth tip to you would be to make sure you're getting professional cleanings. There's a lot of places that you can't get to in your mouth and you need help getting to them. So if you go to a professional to get them addressed, it's a lot more likely that you're gonna get them cleaned properly. I am Joku DMD. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see y'all next time.